Welcome back. About 150 manufacturers from African countries in different parts of the world have met in South Africa for the 4th edition of the Source Africa trade show to market their products. The event brings together buyers, suppliers, exhibitors and experts in a broad range of sectors to network, share ideas and enjoy some tariff advantages.
Manufacturers in textile, footwear and accessories from 16 countries are in Cape Town for the Source Africa trade show, which started on May 24th. Up to 150 brands are on exhibit. The trade show aims at promoting Africa-made products to international buyers and encouraging manufacturers to do business with each other.
Our goal is to provide the market with a very beautiful design. Meaning having the same standard than the Westerner brands, but made in Africa, made in Madagascar, with all the standard that is required to be a really international brand.
Textile markets in part of Africa have been undermined by influx of foreign, mostly cheaper and low-quality imports, coupled with their own inefficient production practices. Until the 1980s, high tariffs protected homegrown garments and other businesses, but then economic liberalization programs, backed by the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund, started taking hold. Tariffs were lowered and local factories had to contend with new competition.
In Uganda and most of East Africa, the textile industry is nearly non-existent, in the sense that we don't produce much clothing. In East Africa, it's mostly monopolized by the second-hand clothing business. But one thing that we find on the ground are beautiful materials. So what we do is that we source the materials locally, and we train our tailors to really become artisans in their own rights.
Organizers say there is growing potential in intra-Africa trade as businesses discover they can capitalize on tariff advantages and closer markets within the continent.
Within Africa, the GOA agreement has definitely offered African countries an opportunity, and countries such as Ethiopia and Kenya, Mauritius, Lesotho, Swaziland have all embraced that and have quite strong export markets to America at the moment, and slowly there's other countries who are also cottoning onto this and trying to grow the industrial base within their own region and country. So yes, there is definitely a resurgence within the industry.
Even in South Africa, some 40% of footwear and fabrics come from China.
Because what we are struggling to use in Lesotho is material. Material is the problem. If we can have more fabric manufacturers who start business in our country, then we'll be better off. Because I have to come to Joburg if I want to have material.
Without developing a manufacturing sector, the continent risks effectively missing out on the industrial revolution that has powered the rise of some countries like China. Showcases like these indicate that with enough investment, there is no shortage of will and expertise to provide Africa with a new industrial revolution. Catherine Omwando, CGTN.